first down coming up from the 46.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. NC State comes to the line quickly.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And they've got him on the blitz.
Man, I can't believe that. They bring the blitz on 3rd down and long, but give them credit. It works out perfectly. They bring the pressure, and it pays off.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. And a player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. From 60 yards, the offense sets up now at the 43. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Fired into a tight window and picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Someone moved this a bit too early. And it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw here. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll toss it to the right side. He breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina State. No chance to catch him there.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up the reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Demon Deacons looking to run some tempo here. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down. We're going to throw it. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wide out. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Look out, room to run here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, NC State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not a long return. The important thing to take wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent game that time.
Chris, it's the consistency in this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now here's the toss play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Looking to pass. It's Larson. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, use their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Larson. Running back has it on a screen now. Broken tackle, still going. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets into space at the 50. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. We get the second half started with a running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Larson. Quick throw over the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Demon Deacons lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Now they'll run it on the toss. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. Toss play to the outside. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And that will give them the lead now. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touch. And they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And by the receiver. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. And the Demon Deacons come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Offense ready to start this drive. Handoff to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Toward the end zone. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying the old counter play here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught to the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. They look to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So a crucial third down play. Try a field goal from here will be 53 yards. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. This could be the game here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. A chance for this kicker to be a hero and win the game in the final seconds. Now the delay penalty backed the offense up closer to their own goal line. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Spot the ball at the 26. So a 43-yard field goal attempt for the W. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Here in the 4th quarter, the game remains tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime.
This fucking game is shit. Oh. This game is fucking bullshit. Look at this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to have considered getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost him.
So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and
Yeah, good shit, my boy.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They come up on 3rd and goal. Do you try to punch it in or just position the ball for a game-winning field goal try? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
So here we go. We'll set up for a walk-off chip shot to win it here in overtime. It's good. Overtime game winner.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Now, it's always a
This game's bullshit. This is playing it all game.
Champions of the ACC.
That's a hella pick.
With everything put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.